Hello.
Yes, Raghav.
Sir, I'm having a doubt.
Tell me.
Sir, while importing that aerial topo sheet,
Hmm.
that background image is not visible, sir. Only 5 points are visible.
Only points are visible. So that
Yeah.
background data is on. You check that?
Yeah, sir, I checked it, but it is not visible.
No, I'm not asking about that. I'm asking go to the attribute, and in
Yeah, sir,
attribute
I
there
have
are
done that
option of
also.
background map.
Yeah, yeah, I have done that also.
Okay.
But it's not showing.
1 second. Just I'm open the system now. Then share your screen. Then I see. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Hello. Hello, Raghav.
Yes, sir.
Now you can share the screen.
Okay, sir, I will share. So can you see? Hello?
Yes, I can.
Yes, sir.
See, both active works are different. You are using imperial and this is metric one. They are
Sir?
opening a new file with metric.
Yes, sir.
It's asking, na, both active model are different.
So what to do, sir?
Close this window and click on fit to screen, fit screen, fit view.
Yes, sir. Then it's not showing.
Okay. Now do one thing, na. Your file name is the London Road, no? It is
Yes, sir.
is it metric or imperial?
It is
Workspace.
metric, sir.
But
Metric.
why it is asking again if this is not active workspace?
I don't know, sir, why it is
Do one,
asking.
do one thing. Go to file, take a new one. Not open. Take a new. Create a new file. Yes, it is opening, dear.
Yes, sir. I'm clicking new only. See, it is opening. I don't know why.
Okay, give it the name here. One second. Please close this window again. See, the recent file is for training imperial. It is written above.
Okay.
Okay.
We have to open in a metric.
You have to open metric file.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So take a new file and then use the metric one, or then open that metric file. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. We'll do that.
So this go to from the starting. Now go to file, and if you are taking new, it is not taking a new
No,
file.
sir.
Why?
Yeah, if I'm clicking on new, it is coming to open only.
Okay. No. Type a name here first. Any name and save. Okay, it is by default set your imperial, na? You have
Yeah,
to
sir. It is okay.
you have to go for metric one first.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is the
Okay,
issue.
sir. Okay, sir. I will try that again after the class.
Hmm.
Okay, sir.
It means you are not practicing yet, na?
No, sir. I'm not practicing it. I have tried that, but it is not opening. No, that's why I
So
haven't practiced.
you right now till that the third person Krishna is not coming, na?
Yeah, sir.
Try to open here first.
Okay, sir. I will close the program and I will open it again.
You are opening again a new file with metric
Yeah. Yes, sir.
template. Madan,
Sir, tell me, sir.
good evening. You have any doubt?
No, that's
Is it metric, Raghav?
Yes, sir. It is metric.
Okay.
It's not showing, sir.
Change by hybrid.
Yes, sir. It's now it coming.
I think Krishna is not coming today. Shall we start?
Yes, sir. We can start then.
Okay. Now tell me, the screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now today we are going to create manually. Like you have to create shoulder, you have to create a pavement edge, you have to create shoulder and all things. So we are going to manually today. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So now first I have to show you what is the difference between CAD file and the OpenNote file. See, in CAD file when we give the relations, na, but this is not continue with the changes. So suppose I'm going to little bit, I want to change, so that relation will be removed by in CAD file. But in OpenNote, it remains there. Okay. When we are moving some lines from right to left or left to right, the relation will be remain same. Now I'll show you that file first. I'm going to open our geometry file here. I'm going to create a new file. Okay. Now see, I'm going to add here that file. Can I show you the difference between the CAD portion and OpenDot portion? So I want to hide these two. Now, attach metric one. Because I'm going for the graphic and feature. See, I'm opening this file. Now see, here we have some data. See, the previous below one, it is drawing into the CAD. Okay. And the above portion is drawing into the open rod. See, that color element shows the open rod feature and the black one is shown in the CAD only. When we are going to move or change this one, okay, so see here we can't move it, we can't change. Okay, when in respect to your open node file, just suppose I want to change its data, so we can, sorry, 1 second. I'm not able to change here. Maybe its file is not inactive, no? So first active work that we have to do. Element selection, identify element. So, like I'll show you in the PDF first, huh? See what we are going to do. See, it is your file type, and we can move it. See, the relations are remain same, no change between them, no? So like this, we can draw. See, I will show you this file. Here in this file, any point you can draw and redraw in it. Okay, from the element selection tool, directly we can select and then we can move it. Which side you want to move? See, like this, you want to move, we can. Okay, but see, that offset remains same, that perpendicular portion remains same. Okay, no changes at all. But why our site is not working? Not able to select this point, no? It's not working. So let's open that file directly. Open, go to browse and open that file directly. Yeah, it is a attached file. Now maybe that file is not working. I'm going to browse it directly. Go to downloads and open this file. Metric versus picture. Otherwise, I show you that how to build a relation between them, and then it will change or not. If it is not selected directly, then. And now see here it is working. That is attached file. Maybe that's the reason it is not working. Now in this file, you can see if I'm choosing this data, the CAD data, when I'm going to move it, now see the relations are again it is not moving towards. No, see I'm asking about this. It is fixed. It's not moving at all. Okay, but we're talking about this data, that curve. You can see here the relation is the offset is minus 18.3 meter. If you want to increase or move, we want move. Yeah, again, it's not working. Something is wrong. You can see there's a relation between here. This is perpendicular. Mhm. The file is not working. Otherwise, directly we can select and we can try to move it. Now it's moving. Now I show you here. I'm creating a portion here first. How we are going to create? I show you in the geometry. Suppose I want to create this portion. So let's take one portion line. See the same problem is here. Unable to run command as a DTN file is read only. That's why it is not able to change. It's a read only file only. Okay. That is the main reason. This is not editable. Read only file is being not changed. So what we are going to use in this file, we can't create anything. I'm going to backstage and opening our same file, geometry file again, in which we can create no. Now I'm going to delete this file. Or the tag from here. So sorry, not all. Only this one. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create here something. Okay. So I'm going to geometry, some portion, like line I need to create, but that line we want to create a center line. The center line feature definition is geometry baseline. It is already there. Okay, I'm creating. 1 and 2. Like this, suppose I'm creating here. And give some simple arc here between these two elements. It is locked by default. Let's change it like this, and both I need to trim. This one also we want to use as a geometry center line. Yes, so we have to change its feature definition. Go to its property and let's check its feature definition. Or what we can do, we can convert into horizontal alignment by method automatic. Okay, activate. now suppose I need to change. I need to create one offset of it so that we can give some relation between them. Okay, so here we have the command offset and taper. You can see single offset entire element, single offset partial, variable offset taper, or ratio offset taper. Here we have 4 options in it. Right now I'm going to use single offset entire element. I need to create a total offset from here to here, a single offset only. I don't want to change end offset. Okay, so that I'm using this one. Entire offset going to change. It's give you minus 4.5. Let's see, it's too small. I need to create in plus value. Lock it. I need to change it. See, I suppose I need to create like this. It's offsetted. But I need to change its feature definition also. That it is the edge of pavement. So change its feature definition from curve to pavement. Or in pavement, we have to use profile edge of the pavement. Left side or right side, we have to choose. It is left side right now, so I'm taking left side this. It's taken how much? It's taken minus 154.62661. It is by default. Okay, it's created. Now I'll show you this one. You want to mirror other side also? So you can use yes, otherwise use no. I'm using no. Okay, and that. Now see, here we have the relation. You can select it and you can see the relation here is offset is minus 154. Now I need to change it to suppose 100. You can change into 100, but it's in minus. See, it will change. So throughout it will change. When I want to change its parameter, suppose center line parameter I want to change. I want to move it. See, like this. So see, its offset is also moved. That is the benefit of our open rod. Okay. In AutoCAD, if you are using offset after removing it, sorry, after you want to move it, so you can easily move. The second one is not going to move. Okay, now in open rod we can just select and which kind of thing you want to take, you can. Is it clear now? Single offset is clear also. Here I want to change it also. It is minus 100. See, this is now variable offset. If you want to change it here and not here, then it will show you the variable offset. Okay? Clear? But in case you want the offset from this point to this point only, not for arc, then what to do? Then you can use the value offset and taper, single offset partial. Okay. Now suppose I want to take in the below side in the plus one, and I want to take only this line, not the arc one. Then what to do? See, single offset partial, and now you can use the line, and you can use from where to where you need to get the offset. I'm using from this point to this point. How much? Changing this value to 100. Okay. And now I want to use mirror. No. See, now feature definition is not changed. That's why it is white in color. I'm deleting it. I'm going to change it by pavement right side. So what can I do? I'm using single offset partial. Select your line. See, it is 100 now. Okay. Select your line and then start point to end point. Okay. And its feature definition is of course you need to change the feature definition. Before creation, you need to change it. Huh? Go to pavement marking, not marking. I need to take only pavement. Pavement. Now see, this is right side one. You can choose this right side, give any name, and I'm using for this one start point to this is the end point.
Hello.
Okay. Yes. Hello.
Sir.
Good evening, Krishna.
Hello. Oh, good.
You are late.
So,
Why?
sir, I'm late. Sir, I come from office. Sir.
Okay.
Today,
That is visible to you?
office work, sir.
Is
So,
visible?
only, sir, I am visible, sir. I am visible,
Screen is
sir. Sir,
okay.
screen visible.
How we can take the offset? Is it clear? Okay. Which type of thing you want to take? You have to change its parameter and how we can changing
Sir,
the offset entire element. Yes.
sir, I can't visible the desktop, sir. Your desktop.
That's why I'm asking. Now, can screen is visible or not? You said you are visible.
Only visible the screens, that SI, PK, RB. That skin I am only visual. I not visual the desktop view.
1 second. Now it's visible.
Sir, visible, sir.
Okay. Now see, what we are doing here. We are doing it manually today. Okay, how we are going to create the center lines, the pavement, edges, shoulders, and all. How we are going to create? Just we are using here line command and arc, and then how we give the offset here. So we have command here single offset entire element means if there are 3, 4, 5 components are there which are joined together, you have to create offset for all in the same time. First command we can use single offset entire element. If you know I want to take some partial portion, so you can go with the single offset partial. Okay. So here we have to. Now suppose I want to create a partial from here to here also. Now again, we are going to use single offset partial. How much offset we have to take? Suppose 100. Which kind of edge we are using? Profile edge of pavement. Okay. Then select your element from which you are going to take offset. Now I'm going to take offset. Now start point we have to give. The start point is this and end point is this. Okay, the right is and the top. It is in minus. So let's take in the plus side. See, it is in downside now. Okay, no mirror. So it is created. Clear? So like this, we can create our object. Now suppose we are going to create one T-junction. How we are going to create it? So I'm going to delete this one, or suppose we have that file. Okay, I'll show you this first. Delete this one. Now, so suppose I have that file. So going to attach one more file here. That file name is beyond. So in this, the teachers is already created. The center line is already created. Okay, let's check first. It is a read-only file, so we have to take the override symbology. Let's check. It is no, not this one. Here it is. See, we have some data here already created. That this kind of portion and one center line. Now T-junction is here. So first we have to select this file. Let's check the properties of it. This is geometry baseline. See. Now I'm going to create a offset values here. Now see from the data. Okay, which kind of thing we have to create here? Let's check with the data. I'm telling you this kind of thing now. You can change the offset values. Okay, you can change this offset value. Now, if we have perpendicular portion, so how we can move it? See, I'm going to take this one. What we have to create? We have to create edge of the payment. So in the feature definition toolbar, directly you can set this one, or when we are going to create, then you can change the feature definition tool. Okay. Now, this kind of take 11 we have to take the offset for both sides. See, I show you here. We have both sides 11 offset. Okay, so we have to take this one. How we are going to take? See, simple. For full we have to take now. So in the geometry, offset and taper, single offset entire element. Okay, let's check 11. Fixed. You can lock it and select your line. You can take the value 11 and accept it, and you have to mirror it here because I need both sides. So yes, to mirror, left click to accept. See, we get the details here. Okay, now this portion is done. You can get the 11 value both sides. You can select and you can see the value 11 here and 11 here. Okay, now let's check what we required exactly. 11 both sides we created. Okay, now what we require, see, one side is 30. I need to change its value from the T point. I need 30. See, like this I need to create. So what we can do easily, we can create. Just we have to select the alignment and change this 11 value to 30. Now you can see this kind of data. Easily we can do that. Now, what we required here, we had to create a curve return here. What is curve return? It's a simple arc shape. See, I need to create this one. Fill it here. So we can use arc here. Okay, which one arc? 2-point arc. Sorry, 2-element arc, which we have already used the simple arc. See what we can do? I'm going to use arc between the element, simple arc between these two. Okay, between these two. Now, how much we have to take? And we want to trim this portion or not? Let's check. I need to trim or not. So it says no, I don't want to trim first. Okay. Which portion? I'm treating it now. How much radius is this? The radius of this is the radius given here 69.887. Okay, any change? No, it's taken 7. I'm taking 70 here. Okay, now I'm taking the value 70 and accept it. Now you need to change it. Oh, 1 second. One portion is left here because we are creating between the pavement and the master center line. No, I don't need to create it here. We had to create first one more offset value here, like 11, and then we need to create that. Okay, because we had to create the same type of edges when we applied the fillet. So offset and tapers, first one, I'm taking offset value 11 of this. I'm taking, this is also both sides. Okay, that's mirror. Now here we have the edge of payment. Okay, now we need to create fillet in between these two. Or if we want to trim now, see what happened first. Oh, sorry, I'm going to apply arc here. Let's take this as a 70. Okay, and if we are taking both side trim, means this portion and this portion is going to be trimmed. Or if we are going to trim it now, so how we can draw this here? See, if I'm trimming this one, see, this whole portion is going to be trimmed now, but I need to create here also. So how we can apply this? What we can do, we need from here to here, we need that portion. Okay, only for this element we need to trim. This is we don't want to be trimmed. Okay, I'm using Control Z and apply the trim again, and I need to trim first element. Okay, so it's a back I need to trim. Clear? If it is not, if we are not trimming, we can trim after the creation. We can also the trim. Now I want to apply here also. Here also I need to take back one trim. See? Now what we need to trim this portion from here to here also. Yes? So like this we can. When we are going to trim it, then we can convert this one is a single element, this one is a single element. Clear? We can do like this. See, before it is this, now we can create like this. Okay? Any doubt? And the radius is given here. Sorry. This radius is given 10. Okay. Here also we need to do that same. See here, I'll show you. We left that. See here, this is the 10 radius. See here, it is shows the 10 radius here also. See, 10 radius we need to give to create this type of junction. Now tell me, you can create now. Hello? Any doubt till now? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm applying here also. Now it is created. Now we need to trim this portion. So we have, I show you in the portion drawing. Here we have the trimming option. See here, this one, trim to the intersection. This is trim to element. It is break element and modify
Hello?
element. So we can use, yes.
Sir, I not visual the window, sir. Sir, I am not visible the window. Okay, sir. I am visible, sir.
Now visible?
Visible, sir. Visible.
Okay. So here we have the modify tools. We can use these tools to trim. See, I need to trim multiple, so you can use this one. If you want to use break element, you can use. I'm going to use multiple. I need to trim this one. Do this. Oops. Using opposite one. The trim tool. Select this. See, again, this trimming the full one. No? So what we need to do here, we need to break from one side. Use this break object, and you can use here. From here to here, I need to break. Okay. So like this, we can create our object using trim option. To modify object, you can use. See, it is like a AutoCAD. Now we can convert this geometry into single geometry. Okay. Or when we have created this arc, then we need to change its feature definition. It's a linear pavement left. First, we need to change it this one, then so that we can create, and it shows you gives you the edge of pavement, not white in color. Okay. So like this, you can use that portion. See here, we have now extra taper here in middle. Then what to do? We have multiple options for that. See, we have to give here road widening with taper. So see, if we are going to use manually, what we can do? Suppose I'm deleting this line. Okay, and suppose I need to create it here. So what we can do, I'm going for payment and then going for creation a new line and take it from this to this here. And then we give some, sorry. When we are taking the line, okay, like straight first, then we have to create taper, then we are going to create a straight. Like this we can do, or we have to create the offset value from this, and this is the maximum offset value, then we can join them with the line. Okay, that we are creating a three-way. So your choice, in which way you can create. See, I'm asking, we can use this one, single offset partial for this payment edge, and it is started from this side to this much first. Oh, sorry, it is 100. I'm going to change it first. Offset, it's taken 11 now. Taking full. Single offset partial of 11. Select it, and from this point to this point, okay. To mirror, no. This is one line. Second line we need to select again the same, but this time we need to change the offset, like suppose 20, and creating from this point to this point. Okay, mirror, no. Then we can join this one by using line command. Okay, we can do this portion also. So we have multiple options how we are going to create. Clear? So this segment we can easily create. Now, next what we command we have? Variable offset taper. We're taking this one. See, start offset and end offset we have also. But now I'm taking from 11 to 20. Okay, I'm not going to mirror. Take this line offset. See, it's now 11 to 20 we need to use whenever we are going to complete this one. See, this is a taper. Directly we can create through this. This is taking no feature definition. You can use first payment or anything you want to use. See, directly 5 to 20, 11 to 20 we can create. Otherwise, I told you before, after creating from a single element taper, sorry, single element offset, we can change the variable also. Yes. So suppose we are creating this one through taper, and I'm using, if we are using this one, here I already tell you this 11 to 30. We can use from this also, and after creating it, we can change the variable. Okay. And the last is ratio offset taper. Ratio taper means how much ratio we want to change. The before one is true value. Here it is true ratio. Okay, let's take this value and start from this to this side. How much? See, the taper is, you need to take. Suppose I'm taking here taper 1:5. So every 1 meter is taken 5 meter gap. See, like this. This is 1, this is 5 times. Okay, this is the ratio one. So we can create through ratio also. So as per the data, we can use these 4 options. Single offset entire element, single offset partial, variable offset taper, and ratio offset taper. Okay. Now let's check what we have next. Taper we already used. Single offset partial already used. Now trimming we can use. We already use these all type of trimming. So this type of taper you can create. offset tapers. Today all the often tapers are there. Okay. Now suppose you need to create like this. So we can apply the three center arc, we can apply simple arc, we can apply the fillet also. See in the drawing we have option the fillet option. See fillet. So suppose here we have these two lines. I need to create a fillet here. We can go through with this fillet. Radius is giving 1. Let's suppose I'm giving here 5. And sorry, construct circular fillet. So let's take first two lines now. This one and this. And then want to use fillet option. So it's not taking it. The element not taken. Oh, it's not working. No, I'll tell you later, okay? This kind of fillet, use trimming from it first. Now, generally we can use this arc option. See, everywhere we can use arc. Arc between the elements, simple arc you can use for the fillet option. Now, just suppose I show you the 3-point arc. Okay, generally we are using and the portion, the simple arc we are not going to take. We are taking 3-point arc. Now, suppose I'm deleting it. Okay, and now I need to use what? The 3-point arc here. 3-point arc, we can use 3 center curve also. Okay, so we can use geometry in arc between the elements. We have 3 center arc. 3 center arc means generally we are using in the terms 3 center arc. 3 center arc means I will show you in the paint first. So suppose we have these two lines and I need to create here some arc. So this kind of arc we can create. This is a 3-point arc. So one radius is this. Second radius, center will be changed, this one. And third should be a different one. Sorry, this one. So generally this 3 center arc, this 3 center arc is generally we are taking into 2:1:3 ratio. Okay. In this ratio, we are taking the 3 center arc. So now we are going to take it here in the arc between elements, 3 center arc. Okay, you can choose here, see the radiuses. The first radius, second radius, and third radius we need to give. Okay. Now, the first element, second element, its arc is taken. This is your first arc right now. Let's take it 20. Now, second arc, first, second 20. Now we are going for the second arc. So the single point arc are created. 3 center arc. 20. Let's take it as 40. Let's take it as 60. Okay. Now apply in the first element and second element. Oh, this is not working also. 1 second. See, it shows you 3 center arc. We need to give the values here. See, radius is 125, 125. No, it's not sure. See here, it is 75 taken first. It is 125. It is 125. 3 arc it is taken. First is 75. Now loop is going to be disabled. Then curve length is 125. The length is 50. Then second length is 50 or as well. We have to take. So this kind of portion we have to take first. So all data we need to fill first. Okay, 3 center curve. I'm using length 0, 0 now. I'm taking here also 20, 20. Between these. Now see, it shows you all three. Now I can select and you can see here 60, 40 and 20. Okay. So three center curve we can create. You have to choose, you have to give the length value also. Otherwise it's not taken. Taken only single value, single radius. So we have to create 3-point arc like this. Okay. Now see what we have next. This is the taper. Now suppose we need to create this portion. How we are going to create it? Any idea? Just suppose I need to create this portion, roundabout. How we have created? So just we are going to use it here. Suppose I am creating one simple line first. Okay, now we have to take entire offset. The payment type is edge of payment we have taken. 11 data and mirror, yes. Okay. Now we need to create one circle here. So in the arc we have first option circle. So we can use a circle like this. See, this is also the type of edge of payment. Okay, just click it and first change its value to edge of payment. Go to linear and go to payment, edge of payment. Simple we are going to take and create like this. Now tell me what to do. Here we need to apply arc. Here we need to apply arc. Okay, let's take arc. See, it is working or not first. Taken it between these two. Is taken? Yes. It is 10. I'm taking suppose 20. So this is visible. 20. Apply. Okay. See, we are not changing it now. We are changing it again. Simple arc. Edge of payment. Linear. To change to payment. Edge of payment. and apply between these two. You want to trim. If you are taking trim, see it is working or not. Taking both. Clear? Now apply between these two. 20 both. Created? So like this, you can create your roundabout. Here we have that's roundabout. Clear? Like this, we have create. Now we are going to create this kind of section. So see, in this, we have that portion. Now I need to take as a payment for this axis. Okay, so offset this one, we can choose from this mirror. Easily we can create. Now suppose I need to create perpendicular. So I'm going to create it perpendicular here. I want to create perpendicular from this side. Okay, now suppose I have one line having geometry based line from this point to and take a perpendicular between these two. See, right now I don't have any relation. I need to give it the relation between these two. Now, see in the drawing, we have some relation option in this. Modify, measure, placement. I need to give no, suppose I need to create a line from perpendicular. Directly we can use it. Oops, sorry. Can delete it. Now we have one object here. See, suppose I need to create a perpendicular throughout the curve. How we can create? Go to geometry. In the line, we have some options. Line to element. Line to element is an angle. By angle to the element, curve line to element, we can choose. Now element to this, line from element at any angle. Okay, so let's take that angle here. So lengths are available. Angle is this one. Now 90 degree. Okay, and I'm creating from this. Now see, everywhere it is perpendicular throughout this line. Or if we're talking about this line, this curve line, same command we can choose. Now select this element. Now see, perpendicular throughout it is perpendicular. See, see, on this complete curve we have perpendicular only. Now I can use this perpendicular from this point to this point. Okay, or not taking feature definition, you can choose feature definition also. Now, if you are moving any time, one second, my system is hanged. Now it is working. Now I need to create suppose offset, or you want to move this command any time you want to move it. See, it is moving perpendicularly every time. Okay. Now, if same thing, if we are taking some offset values, offset single element from this 11 both sides. So now if we are moving it, also all things are moved. See? So anywhere you want to take it, you can. Clear? It is line by perpendicular. So the command name is line from element. So from how much angle you want to take, how much offset you want to take, everything will be in the command. See, if you want to take offset value, if you want to take angle, if you want to start distance, end distance to have data, you can log them and just select your element and it will give you this on behalf of this data. You get one line. Okay. Now let's see the next is the driveway. We are moving the same thing we are already used. This one. The curve return we already created. Now this here it is moving. And we can see. If you want at any angle, the same 9 from 90, you can change that one at any other angle. Okay. So that particular data is about that. Now it's your task to work with. Now you have to create this type of element. This one. All the commands are used in it. Okay, like this you have to create it. Now I'm sharing you this file and this PDF so that you can create your own. Okay. Now tell me any doubt how to build. See, I tell you some commands here. Line from element to angle or at any angle you can take. Simple arc or three center arc, two center arc you can create. Circle you can create. These all 4 options you can use. Okay. And you can use this trimming tool. Clear? Okay, do it manually first so that we can use automatic carriageways, corridor. See, this is known as corridor. So we can create corridor by automatic also. But before this, you have to know how to change manually, how to add it manually. That's why I'm telling you this one first. Okay. Any doubt? Raghav, Madan, Krishna? Hello? Am I
Yeah,
audible?
sir.
Any doubt, Raghav?
No, sir.
Now try to use it. Huh? You have to
Okay, sir.
practice last class also and today's also.
Okay, sir, share the
Then
file, sir.
I'm sharing that.
Okay,
Madan,
sir.
so that I'm sharing the PDF. That's why you are seeing not copy that completely. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I'm sharing you the PDF for your reference only. You can see what command we are using and try to use separately without copying. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Krishna, Madan, Now practice it now. I'm here. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. I'm sharing the file.
Okay, sir.
Check the mail I shared.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Now practice first. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. I'm here. Hmm.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Yes?
Sir, I'm sharing my screen.
Sorry?
I have some doubt. I'm having some doubt. I'm sharing my screen just to see, sir.
Please share.
Hey, radius will be this much, sir.
Sorry?
So this radius is now while in second row. I have drawn in first point. I have drawn the radius.
Hmm.
In the second point, radius will be showing like 20, almost 23,000.
In your case.
Sir,
But show me that 5 point first. What is the distance between first point and second point? Show me.
sir, between first and second point, it's 200.
Okay. That is okay. Now here it is about 9,000 something. Not 29,000.
Here, but it's showing 29,000. I don't know why. Wait, 9,000.
Approximate 9,000 you have to take.
Okay. Okay, sir. Now it is correct. Excellent. Okay, I'm done. After that. Sir, after converting to complex geometric model,
Sorry.
after converting that line to complex geometry model by element, what to do, sir? What to do? We are open the model now.
This horizontal geometry is ready now. You can see
Yes, sir.
horizontal report. Okay, you can create that horizontal report. Then you go for profile model. No, sorry. First you have to attach the terrain file. Okay, and then merge these two with the help of model. You have to create a 3D view. Okay. Then you have to go for profile model, the actual profile. Then you can create a vertical alignment.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other doubt?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Good night, sir.
Sorry?
Good night, sir. I'm gonna leave the call.